Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode of Why Did I Buy This Record? Um, had a good hard house track on the last one. So let's see what we got in store for us today. Plastica versus Conga Squad, Disco Rockin'. I'm guessing this is going to be house. So let's do Plastic is remix first on side B, then Conga Squad since it's a verses, and then we'll hear what Stewart's Monster Jam um, remix sounds like to close it out. 128 beats per minute, just in case you needed that.
Disco rockin'. I want to tell you a little story now. You know, way back in the day when I was going out to discos, we didn't have a lot of DJs to play the things that they playing today. All we had was a wooden chair with a stove, and a lot of times we had the broomstick with the rubber band for the bass. Now I'm gonna tell you a little story of how it really went down. The girls would come in, they'd all come in looking all good, looking all dressed nice. The fellas would already be there because we all looked a little bit horny. So things got a little bit hot, you see. Things were hot back then because we didn't have no air conditioning like you got today. We didn't have none of those smoke machines that you got coming out at you. Or none of those laser lights. You know those laser lights that look all in your eye? But they almost blinded me one time. I'm gonna tell you about this. But I'm doing what I do best. Because back then, when I had what I got now, and that's the wisdom, you see, I would be the party animal that you guys think you are today. Now I know you like the ladies, I like the ladies too. But when you party and you party hardy, you got to realize what you're doing. But I'm doing what I do best. Disco rockin'. Disco rockin'. Disco rockin'. Disco rockin'. disco rockin', disco rockin', disco rockin', disco rockin', disco rockin', disco rockin'. Disco rockin'.
Okay, that one's pretty mellow. I didn't realize it'd be just me talking about my rave days 20 years ago. So guess paying it a little forward. Probably got this at least for those nights where you could tell people weren't ready to party. I know, a little slow for my taste. Let's go on to the next mix.
That's all the groove to make your body move. And that's the vibe, and the vibe is kicking. So catch the groove and don't lose out, because when you snooze, you lose. That's all the groove to make your body move.
Just not really feeling those. So, happy to tell you which tracks they are again if you wanted to look them up. But let's flip it over. See Stewart's Monster Jam. Better. 135 beats per minute. I feel like I was about to fall asleep, honestly, on those last ones.
Now I'm gonna tell you a little story of how it really went down. The girls would come in, they'd all come in looking all good, looking all dressed nice. The fellas would already be there because we all looked a little bit horny. So things got a little bit hot, you see. Things were hot back then because we didn't have no air conditioning like you got today. We didn't have none of those smoke machines that you got coming out at you. Or none of those laser lights. You know those laser lights that look all in your eye? But they almost blinded me one time. I'm gonna tell you about this. Let me tell you. Those laser lights and that smoke machine made me cough. I mean, I was talking to the girl. The girl looked good. I'm about 75 years old, you see. So I can do a lot of things that you young guys can't do. Of course, you got a lot of energy, of course, okay. But I still like to party. Okay, I got a cane, I got a stick to help me up. But I'm doing what I do best. Disco, rock it, disco, rock it, disco, rock it, disco, go rock it, disco, rock it, disco, rock it, disco, rock it, disco, go rock it, disco, rock it, disco, rock it, disco, rock it, disco, go 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 rock it.
Looks like another breakdown's coming up.
Disco, go disco, rock it.
I probably would want to mix out here so you didn't have just another pretty long breakdown.
Disco, rock it. Disco, rock it. Disco, go rock it. Disco, rock it. Disco, rock it. Disco, go rock it. Disco, rock it. Disco, rock it. Disco, go disco, go. You see, I would be the party animal that you guys think you are today. Now I know you like the ladies, I like the ladies too. But when you party and you party hardy, you got to realize what you're doing. Now back then we didn't have these things that you got to tell you to come in and then go out. We didn't have no pretty waitresses coming up and asking us if you want a drink. All we had was a bottle in a brown sack. And we gonna come in, we gonna do our little shooby-dooby. We gonna do our little shooby-dooby, break things down because the girls like it when we shake our booties. So we did our things, and then the girls got the shaking nails. And by the time the disco ended, all the lights come on, everybody was sweating. The whole place was rocking. So I guess we just brought in the 1900s just like you bringing in the 2000s. You see, the sound of disco has always been around. It's been around. Rockin'. Disco, go disco, rock it.
That one had some good elements to it. Felt long. I don't know. Feel like you could use pieces of it throughout a mix. But yeah, not a whole lot to say about that one. Throw it in the house section. Could have been one of those records you used for when you needed a bathroom break. I don't know. But yeah, guess kind of just needed a filler house record. Thought maybe that could end up being, you know, a house disco classic or something. I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So thanks for joining me. See you next time. Tell your friends. Like and subscribe. All right. Thanks.